Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I, Professor Said Gulamov, will be delivering today's lecture on Cyber Law, Lecture 9, Cybersecurity, Legal Foundations and Implementation Mechanisms, Part 1. We'll explore the concept of cybersecurity, examining critical infrastructure protection and state policies. Prepare to investigate international cybersecurity regulations and the role of platforms in ensuring digital safety. This lecture will equip you with essential knowledge about safeguarding our digital. Introduction to cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, as depicted on our slide, stands as the bulwark of our digital age, encompassing a vast array of tools, policies, and practices designed to protect our cyber environment and assets from an ever-evolving threat landscape. The World Economic Forum's ranking of cyber attacks among top global risks underscores the critical importance of this field in today's interconnected world. Frameworks like the NIST Cybersecurity Framework and ISO IEC 27001 emerge as crucial guideposts, offering structured approaches to managing the complex web of cyber risk we face. At its core, cybersecurity focuses on safeguarding information systems from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. As we navigate this digital frontier, the need for a comprehensive approach becomes increasingly apparent, one that addresses not only technical aspects, but also organizational and human factors. This holistic strategy is essential for effectively mitigating the diverse and evolving cyber threats that span across various sectors of our digital society. Fundamental principles of cybersecurity. The fundamental principles of cybersecurity, as illustrated on our slide, form the bedrock of our digital defense strategies. At the heart of this framework lies the CIA triad: confidentiality, integrity, and availability, serving as the guiding light for cybersecurity professionals worldwide. Key principles such as security by design, least privilege, defense in depth, and separation of duties emerge as critical strategies in building robust digital fortresses. The concept of continuous monitoring takes center stage, enabling real-time threat detection in the ever-changing landscape of cybersecurity operations. Risk management in this domain aligns closely with ISO 31000 standards, providing a structured approach to assessing and mitigating the myriad risks that organizations face. However, amidst all these technical considerations, the human element remains paramount. User education stands out as a critical component, recognizing that human error continues to be a significant vulnerability in even the most sophisticated cybersecurity systems. Legal framework for cybersecurity. The legal framework for cybersecurity, as our slide illustrates, represents a complex tapestry of international conventions, national laws, and landmark legal precedents. The Budapest Convention on Cybercrime stands as a cornerstone, providing an international legal framework for addressing the borderless nature of cyber threats. On the national level, laws like the U.S. Cybersecurity Information Sharing Act and the EU's NIST directive exemplify the diverse approaches countries are taking to bolster their cyber defenses. Legal precedents, such as FTC v. Wyndham Worldwide Corp., have established crucial benchmarks for what constitutes reasonable cybersecurity measures. In the European context, the GDPR has set a new global standard for personal data protection and breach notification. As we navigate this evolving legal landscape, it becomes clear that the law is continuously adapting to address the emerging challenges and technologies in the cybersecurity realm, striving to keep pace with the rapid advancements in digital threats and defenses. Cybersecurity technologies. Cybersecurity technologies, as depicted on our slide, form the vanguard of our digital defense systems. Traditional tools like firewall, intrusion detection system, and encryption continue to provide essential protection, forming the foundation of many cybersecurity strategies. However, the landscape is rapidly evolving, with AI and machine learning emerging as game changers in threat detection capabilities. The emphasis on secure software development practices underscores a shift towards proactive security, aiming to reduce vulnerabilities at the source. Authentication technologies have undergone a revolution, with multi-factor and biometric systems offering unprecedented levels of access control to sensitive resources. As we look to the future, emerging technologies like quantum cryptography, and blockchain promise to usher in a new era of cybersecurity, offering novel approaches to tackle the security challenges of tomorrow. This constant evolution of cybersecurity technologies reflects the ongoing arms race between defenders and cyber threats in our digital world. Cybersecurity governance. Cybersecurity governance, as illustrated on our slide, stands as the backbone of organizational digital defense strategies. At the helm, Chief Information Security Officers play a pivotal role, orchestrating the complex symphony of cybersecurity strategy and implementation. Security Operations Centers emerge as the nerve centers of this digital fortress, providing real-time monitoring and response to the ever-evolving threat landscape. The importance of comprehensive policies cannot be overstated, serving as the guiding principles that align cybersecurity practices with industry best standards and regulatory requirements. Employee training takes center stage in this governance framework, recognizing that a security-aware culture is often the best defense against cyber threats. The integration of cybersecurity into overall risk management strategies marks a crucial evolution, ensuring that cyber risks are not siloed but are instead viewed holistically alongside other business objectives. This comprehensive approach to cybersecurity governance reflects the maturation of the field, moving beyond mere technical solutions to encompass broader organizational strategies. The human element in cybersecurity. The human element in cybersecurity, as our slide emphasizes, remains both the strongest defense and the most vulnerable link in our digital security chain. Social engineering attacks exploit human vulnerabilities, underscoring the critical need for comprehensive education and awareness programs. Effective cybersecurity initiatives go beyond mere training, incorporating ongoing simulations and real-world scenarios to hone human defenses against ever-evolving threats. The challenge of insider threats looms large, demanding a delicate balance between trust and monitoring within organizations. Cultivating a robust security culture emerges as a cornerstone of effective cybersecurity strategies, requiring unwavering commitment from leadership and consistent reinforcement at all levels. As we delve deeper into the human aspect of cybersecurity, it becomes clear that addressing this critical component involves more than just technical training. It requires a holistic approach that encompasses cultural change, psychological understanding, and strategies to mitigate the inherent vulnerabilities of human nature in our increasingly complex digital environments. Economic aspect of cybersecurity. The economic dimensions of cybersecurity, as highlighted on our slide, underscore its critical importance in our digital economy. The staggering annual cost of global cybercrime, reaching into the billions, serve as a stark reminder of the financial stakes involved. In this high-stakes environment, the concept of return on security investment emerges as a crucial tool, helping organizations optimize their cybersecurity expenditures in an era of limited resources. The burgeoning cyber insurance market offers a new frontier in risk management, providing mechanisms for organizations to transfer some of their cyber risk exposure. However, the long-term economic impact of data breaches extend far beyond immediate financial losses, affecting an organization's reputation and eroding customer trust, assets that are difficult to quantify but essential for long-term success. As we navigate this complex economic landscape, key challenges emerge. Quantifying the true value of cybersecurity investments, developing more sophisticated insurance models, and understanding the broader financial implications of cyber risk in our interconnected digital economy. International cooperation in cybersecurity. International cooperation in cybersecurity, as our slide illustrates, stands as a critical yet challenging frontier in our global digital landscape. The concept of cyber sovereignty emerges as a double-edged sword, potentially fragmenting the global internet while nations seek to protect their digital borders. Initiatives like the Paris Call represent landmark efforts to establish responsible behavior norms in cyberspace on an international level. Cyber diplomacy takes center stage in this global arena, managing the delicate balance of international cybersecurity relations between nations and organizations. The importance of capacity building cannot be overstated, addressing the stark global disparities in cybersecurity capabilities and knowledge. As we navigate this complex international landscape, the development of international norms for state behavior in cyberspace emerges as a crucial goal, aiming to enhance global stability in an increasingly interconnected digital world. The path forward in international cybersecurity cooperation is fraught with challenges, but it remains essential for creating a secure and stable global digital ecosystem. Emerging technologies and cybersecurity. Emerging technologies, as depicted on our slide, are reshaping the cybersecurity landscape at an unprecedented pace. The advent of 5G networks introduces a new paradigm in connectivity, bringing with it novel security considerations that demand innovative cybersecurity approaches. The proliferation of Internet of Things devices exponentially expands the vulnerability landscape, necessitating new strategies to secure this vast and diverse ecosystem of connected devices. Artificial intelligence emerges as a double-edged sword, offering enhanced capabilities for cybersecurity defense while simultaneously presenting potential new avenues for sophisticated attacks. The looming specter of quantum computing poses perhaps the most profound challenge, threatening to upend current cryptographic standards and necessitating the rapid development of quantum-resistant methods. In this rapidly evolving technological landscape, the concept of DevSecOps gains prominence, integrating security into the very fabric of software development to improve overall system security from the ground up. These emerging technologies underscore the dynamic nature of cybersecurity, demanding constant innovation and adaptation in our defense strategies. Future of cybersecurity. As we tear into the future of cybersecurity, our final slide underscores the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of this critical field. The rapid pace of technological advancement, coupled with an equally fast-moving threat landscape, necessitates continuous adaptation of cybersecurity strategies and technologies. The global nature of cyber threats highlights the crucial importance of international cooperation, despite the political barriers that often hinder such collaborative efforts. Building societal cybersecurity awareness emerges as a key priority, recognizing that creating a more secure digital environment requires the active participation of every digital citizen. As we look ahead, the future of cybersecurity will likely be characterized by ongoing innovation, increased collaboration across sectors and borders, and a growing emphasis on resilience against evolving threats. This vision of the future underscores the need for a holistic approach to cybersecurity, one that integrates technical solutions with policy, education, and international cooperation to create a safer digital world for all. Cybersecurity system for critical information infrastructure, subject, object, and protection measures. Introduction to critical information infrastructure. Critical information infrastructure, as depicted on our slide, forms the digital backbone of our modern society, underpinning national economies, security, and public health. The EU's NIS directive and US CISA have recognized the paramount importance of these systems, defining 102 as the vital networks and information systems that support essential societal functions. Key sectors such as energy, finance, healthcare, transportation, and telecommunications stand at the forefront of this critical landscape. The 2007 cyber attacks on Estonia serve as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities inherent in our interconnected digital world, profoundly influencing 102 protection policies globally. As we delve deeper into this complex field, it becomes clear that safeguarding these vital systems demands a comprehensive approach. This multifaceted strategy must address not only technical challenges, but also legal and organizational aspects, adapting continually to counter the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats that target the very foundations of our digital society. Legal frameworks for 102 protection. The legal frameworks for critical information infrastructure protection, as our slide illustrates, represent a diverse tapestry of national and international approaches, united in their goal of safeguarding vital digital assets. The EU's NIS directive stands as a landmark piece of legislation, setting comprehensive requirements for member states in protecting their critical information infrastructure. Across the Atlantic, the U.S. Critical Infrastructure Protection Act provides a robust legal foundation for 102 protection. These frameworks share common elements, establishing national strategies, defining key responsibilities, and mandating essential security measures. The emphasis on public-private partnerships, exemplified by the U.S. National Infrastructure Protection Plan, underscores the collaborative nature of effective 102 protection. As we navigate this complex legal landscape, key challenges emerge, establishing comprehensive regulatory frameworks, clearly defining obligations for various stakeholders, and facilitating crucial information sharing while striking a delicate balance between stringent security needs and the operational requirements of critical infrastructure. Stakeholders in 102 protection. The protection of critical information infrastructure, as our slide emphasizes, involves a diverse ecosystem of stakeholders, each playing a crucial role in safeguarding our digital foundations. Government agencies like the US, CISA and UK's NCSC stand at the forefront, coordinating national efforts and setting strategic directions for 102 protection. On the front lines, 102 operators shoulder the responsibility of implementing robust security measures and ensuring compliance with evolving regulations. Sector-specific regulators add another layer of oversight, setting and enforcing standards tailored to the unique challenges of their respective industries. In this complex landscape, cybersecurity service providers emerge as vital allies, offering specialized expertise to enhance 102 protection measures. The effectiveness of 102 protection hinges on the seamless collaboration among these diverse stakeholders. Clear definition of responsibilities and open channels of communication are paramount in addressing the multifaceted security challenges that threaten our critical infrastructure. Objects of 102 protection. The objects of critical information infrastructure protection, as illustrated on our slide, span a vast and diverse landscape of physical and digital assets. Physical infrastructure, including power plants and data centers, forms the tangible foundation of our digital world, demanding robust security measures against both cyber and physical threats. In the digital realm, logical infrastructure encompassing critical software and protocols requires equally stringent protection. Industrial control systems present unique challenges, their specialized nature demanding tailored security approaches. The proliferation of IoT devices introduces new attack vectors, expanding the threat landscape in unprecedented ways. Protecting this diverse array of components demands a comprehensive strategy, one that addresses both physical and cyber threats. As we navigate this complex terrain, the need for implementing comprehensive security measures across various infrastructure sectors becomes increasingly apparent, underscoring the interconnected nature of our modern digital ecosystem. Risk assessment in 102 protection. Risk assessment in critical information infrastructure protection, as our slide depicts, forms the cornerstone of effective security strategies. Methodologies like NIST SP 800-30 provide a structured approach to this complex task, guiding organizations through the critical steps of identifying vital assets, conducting thorough vulnerability analysis, and employing sophisticated threat modeling techniques such as STRIDE or POSTA. The impact assessment phase takes on paramount importance in the 102 context, evaluating the potential far-reaching consequences of disruptions to these essential systems. The dynamic nature of cyber threats necessitates a continuous assessment approach, enabling organizations to adapt their defenses to the ever-evolving threat landscape. This rigorous risk assessment process serves as the compass guiding strategic decision-making in 102 protection, enabling targeted resource allocation and informing the development of robust defense strategies. As we navigate the complex world of 102 security, effective risk assessment emerges as the key to balancing protection with operational efficiency. Technical measures for 102 protection. The technical measures for critical information infrastructure protection, as highlighted on our slide, form a multi-layered defense strategy against the myriad of cyber threats targeting these vital systems. Network segmentation, firewalls, and intrusion detection systems stand as the first line of defense, creating a robust perimeter around critical assets. Secure communication protocols play a crucial role in safeguarding data as it traverses the complex networks underpinning our critical infrastructure. Robust access control mechanisms and state-of-the-art encryption technologies work in tandem to thwart unauthorized access attempts, protecting the integrity and confidentiality of critical systems and data. At the heart of this technical arsenal, SIEM systems emerge as the nerve centers, enabling centralized monitoring and rapid response to security events across the 102 environment. These diverse technical measures, when implemented cohesively, create a formidable defense strategy addressing various aspects of 102 security from network protection to data integrity. Organizational measures for 102 protection. Organizational measures, as our slide illustrates, form the crucial human and process-oriented complement to technical solution in critical information infrastructure protection. Comprehensive policies serve as the foundation, providing a clear security framework that guides all aspects of 102 protection within organizations. Personnel training takes center stage in this approach, cultivating a robust security culture that transforms every employee into a frontline defender against cyber threats. Well-crafted incident response plans enable swift and effective action during breaches, minimizing potential damage to critical systems. The often overlooked aspect of vendor management emerges as a critical component, mitigating the risks introduced by third-party interactions in the complex supply chains of critical infrastructure. These organizational measures, when implemented holistically, create a comprehensive approach to 102 protection. By addressing human factors, processes, and governance, they form an essential complement to technical safeguards, enhancing the overall resilience of our critical infrastructure against the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. Incident response in 102 protection. Incident response in critical information infrastructure protection, as depicted on our slide, stands as the last line of defense against cyber threats that breach initial safeguards. Comprehensive incident response plans, following guidelines like NIST SP 800-61, provide a structured approach to managing and mitigating the impact of security breaches. Specialized computer emergency response teams play a pivotal role, coordinating responses to incidents that threaten critical infrastructure. Clear classification processes emerge as crucial tools, enabling appropriate resource allocation and response scaling based on the severity and potential impact of each incident. Business continuity plans take on paramount importance in the 102 context, ensuring the maintenance of essential services even in the face of severe disruptions. Regular exercises and simulations prepare teams for a wide array of scenarios, honing their skills and testing the effectiveness of response strategies. This comprehensive approach to incident response forms a crucial component of 102 protection, enabling rapid and effective action to safeguard our critical digital infrastructure. International cooperation in 102 protection. International cooperation in critical information infrastructure protection, as our slide emphasizes, has become an indispensable aspect of global cybersecurity efforts. Initiatives like the Meridian Process serve as vital platforms, facilitating collaboration and knowledge sharing across national boundaries. Cross-border information sharing mechanisms enable early warning of emerging threats, forming a global early warning system for 102 protection. Regional efforts, exemplified by the EU's Cyber Defense Center, play a crucial role in building collective capabilities and harmonizing approaches to 102 protection. Mutual assistance agreements between nations provide a framework for cross-border support during major 102 incidents, recognizing that cyber threats often transcend national boundaries. These cooperative efforts are not merely beneficial, but essential for addressing the transnational nature of cyber threats to critical infrastructure. As we navigate an increasingly interconnected digital world, international cooperation in 102 protection emerges as a cornerstone of global cybersecurity strategy, fostering resilience and collective defense against threats to our shared digital foundations. Future challenges in 102 protection. As we look to the future of critical information infrastructure protection, our final slide underscores the multifaceted nature of the challenges that lie ahead. The protection of 102 demands a comprehensive approach, one that seamlessly integrates legal, technical, organizational, and international dimensions. Balancing the imperative of security with the equally crucial need for operational efficiency emerges as an ongoing challenge, requiring constant refinement of strategies and technologies. The rapid evolution of cyber threats necessitates continuous adaptation of 102 protection measures, demanding agility and foresight from defenders. Emerging technologies introduce both new vulnerabilities and innovative protection methods, reshaping the 102 landscape in ways we are only beginning to understand. As we navigate this complex future, one thing remains clear: robust 102 protection stands as a fundamental pillar of national and global security, economic stability, and societal well-being in our increasingly digital age. The path forward demands ongoing innovation, collaboration, and commitment to safeguarding the critical infrastructure that underpins our modern world. State policy in cybersecurity: goals, objectives, and priority directions. Introduction to State Cybersecurity Policy. State cybersecurity policy, as depicted on our slide, stands as the digital fortress protecting a nation's critical assets, infrastructure, and citizens in the ever-expanding cyberspace. The International Telecommunication Union recognizes this policy as a vital tool for enhancing national infrastructure and service security. International frameworks, particularly the groundbreaking reports from the UNT group of governmental experts, have profoundly shaped the contours of national cybersecurity strategies worldwide. The United States National Strategy to Secure Cyberspace, introduced in 2003, emerged as a pioneering blueprint, influencing countless subsequent national strategies. As we delve deeper into this complex field, it becomes clear that effective state cybersecurity policy demands a multifaceted approach. This comprehensive strategy must seamlessly integrate legal, technical, and organizational measures to create a robust defense against the relentless evolution of cyber threats in our increasingly interconnected digital world. Legal foundation of cybersecurity policy. The legal foundations of cybersecurity policy, as our slide illustrates, form a complex tapestry of legislative acts, constitutional provisions, and executive orders. In the United States, the Cybersecurity Enhancement Act stands as a cornerstone, while the European Union's Cybersecurity Act provides a comprehensive framework for its member states. Constitutional provisions, exemplified by Germany's Basic Law, underscore the fundamental nature of cybersecurity in national defense. Executive orders, such as the U.S. EO 13636, play a crucial role in shaping policy implementation at the highest levels of government. The legal landscape also recognizes the vital role of the private sector, with legislation like the U.S. Cybersecurity Information Sharing Act facilitating crucial public-private partnerships. This multifaceted legal framework combines various instruments to create a comprehensive approach to national cyber defense and information security, providing the solid foundation necessary for implementing robust cybersecurity policies in our digital age. State cybersecurity policy goals. The goals of state cybersecurity policy, as highlighted on our slide, reflect the multifaceted nature of digital security in our interconnected world. At the forefront stands the imperative of protecting critical infrastructure, the digital and physical systems that form the backbone of national security and economic prosperity. Enhancing cyber defense capabilities emerges as a crucial objective, recognizing the evolving nature of threats in cyberspace. Beyond defense, these policies aim to foster a secure digital economy, creating an environment where innovation can thrive without compromising security. The human element is not forgotten, with a strong emphasis on promoting awareness and education to create a cyber-savvy populace. International cooperation takes center stage, acknowledging that cyber threats know no borders. As we examine these diverse goals, from developing a robust cybersecurity industry to protecting individual privacy and digital rights, it becomes clear that effective state cybersecurity policies must balance these objectives to create a comprehensive and resilient cyber ecosystem. Cybersecurity policy objectives. Cybersecurity policy objectives, as our slide depicts, translate broad goals into concrete, actionable targets. The establishment of National Cybersecurity Agency, exemplified by the creation of the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, stands as a crucial first step in centralizing and coordinating national efforts. Developing comprehensive legal frameworks, such as the EU's Network and Information Security Directive, provides the necessary legal backbone for cybersecurity initiatives. The implementation of national standards like the NIST cybersecurity framework, ensures a consistent approach across sectors. Information sharing mechanisms, exemplified by the UK's Cybersecurity Information Sharing Partnership, facilitate crucial collaboration between government and industry. As we examine these objectives, from developing national incident response plans to promoting research and enhancing workforce skills, it becomes clear that they form the operational core of state cybersecurity strategies. These concrete objectives guide resource allocation and shape the tangible actions that transform high-level cybersecurity goals into real-world protections for our digital infrastructure and citizens. Priority direction in cybersecurity policy. Priority directions in cybersecurity policy, as illustrated on our slide, reflect the most pressing concerns and strategic focus areas in the evolving digital landscape. Critical infrastructure protection stands at the forefront, exemplified by initiatives like the U.S. National Infrastructure Protection Plan. Combating cybercrime emerges as a crucial priority, with international efforts like the Council of Europe's Convention on Cybercrime setting global standards. Enhancing cyber defense capabilities, as seen in NATO's Cyber Defense Pledge, underscores the military dimension of cybersecurity. Innovation and research take center stage in many national strategies, with Israel's renowned cybersecurity ecosystem serving as a prime example. Public-private partnerships, international cooperation, and cyber diplomacy form the collaborative backbone of these efforts. As we examine these priorities, from enhancing cyber resilience to securing emerging technologies, it becomes clear that they guide resource allocation and policy development. These strategic focus areas address the most critical aspects of national cybersecurity, adapting to an ever-changing threat landscape in our interconnected digital world. Institutional frameworks for cybersecurity policy implementation. The institutional frameworks for cybersecurity policy implementation, as depicted on our slide, reflect the complex and multifaceted nature of digital security in the modern era. National cybersecurity agencies, such as France's ANSSI, emerge as central pillars, coordinating efforts across various sectors. Interagency coordination mechanisms ensure a cohesive approach, bridging gaps between different governmental bodies. National Computer Emergency Response Teams or Computer Security Incident Response Teams stand on the front line, providing crucial incident response capabilities. The military dimension is not overlooked, with dedicated cyber commands like the U.S. Cyber Command addressing national defense aspects of cybersecurity. As we examine this diverse institutional landscape, from specialized cybercrime units to dedicated education institutions, it becomes clear that effective cybersecurity requires a whole-of-government approach. This complex network of institutions reflects the need for diverse expertise and seamless coordination to implement comprehensive national cybersecurity policies in our interconnected digital world. Implementation mechanisms for cybersecurity policy. Implementation mechanisms for cybersecurity policy, as our slide illustrates, transform strategic objectives into concrete actions and tangible outcomes. National action plans provide comprehensive roadmaps, guiding the execution of cybersecurity strategies across various sectors. Certification schemes and maturity models, such as the EU's Cybersecurity Certification Framework, offer standardized methods for assessing and improving organizational cybersecurity postures. Cybersecurity exercises and drills, exemplified by the U.S. CyberStorm series, enhance preparedness and test response capabilities in real-world scenarios. Public awareness campaigns like the Stop, Think, Connect initiative address the crucial human element of cybersecurity. Workforce development programs, guided by frameworks such as the NICE Cybersecurity Workforce Framework, tackle the persistent skills gap in the field. As we examine these diverse mechanisms, from incident reporting protocols to incentive systems, it becomes clear that they provide the practical tools and processes necessary for executing cybersecurity policies. These implementation mechanisms ensure that strategic objectives are realized through concrete actions, enhancing the overall cybersecurity posture of nations in our digital age. Funding and resource allocation for cybersecurity. Funding and resource allocation for cybersecurity, as depicted on our slide, reflect the strategic importance of digital defense in our modern world. National budget allocations, exemplified by comprehensive initiatives like the U.S. Cybersecurity National Action Plan, demonstrate the prioritization of cybersecurity at the highest levels of government. Public-private funding mechanisms, such as the EU's Cybersecurity Public-Private Partnership, leverage the combined resources of government and industry to drive innovation and enhance security. Significant investments in research and development, like the U.S. Cyber-Enabled Discovery and Innovation Initiative, fuel technological advancements in the field. Education and training programs receive substantial funding, addressing the critical cybersecurity skills gap faced by nations worldwide. As we examine these diverse funding streams, from infrastructure development to international capacity building, it becomes clear that resource allocation in cybersecurity is not merely an expense but a strategic investment. This financial commitment enables the development of crucial capabilities, fosters innovation, and supports the critical functions necessary for robust national cyber defense and resilience in our interconnected digital ecosystem. Evaluation and measurement of cybersecurity policy effectiveness. Evaluation and measurement of cybersecurity policy effectiveness, as our slide highlights, are crucial for ensuring that strategies achieve their intended outcomes in our rapidly evolving digital landscape. The development of comprehensive metrics and key performance indicators provides a quantitative foundation for assessing the impact of cybersecurity initiatives. Maturity assessments, such as the Cybersecurity Capability Maturity Model, offer structured approaches to evaluating organizational and national cybersecurity capabilities. Policy reviews and audits, exemplified by U.S. Government Accountability Office reports, provide critical oversight and guide strategy refinement. Cybersecurity exercises, like the EU's Cyber Europe series, offer practical evaluation of incident response capabilities in simulated crisis scenarios. As we examine these evaluation mechanisms, from economic impact assessments to workforce development analyses, it becomes clear that they provide crucial feedback on policy effectiveness. These evaluation tools not only guide resource allocation, but also inform the continuous refinement of cybersecurity strategies, ensuring that national efforts remain relevant and impactful in addressing the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. Future challenges in state cybersecurity policy. As we peer into the future of state cybersecurity policy, our final slide underscores the complex and dynamic nature of the challenges that lie ahead. Balancing the imperatives of security with the equally crucial needs for privacy and innovation emerges as a perennial challenge, demanding nuanced policy approaches. The global nature of cyber threats necessitates robust international cooperation, yet coordinating efforts across borders and agencies remains a formidable task. The persistent cybersecurity skills gap looms large, demanding innovative approaches to education and workforce development. As we navigate this complex landscape, the need for flexible, adaptive policy frameworks becomes increasingly apparent. The rapid evolution of cyber threats demands continuous refinement of strategies, underpinned by ongoing research and international collaboration. As we conclude our examination of state cybersecurity policy, it becomes clear that these strategies are not mere technical documents but fundamental pillars of national security, economic prosperity, and social well-being in our digital age. The path forward demands ongoing innovation, collaboration, and commitment to safeguarding our increasingly interconnected digital world. Legal regulation of cybersecurity at the international level, universal and regional acts. Introduction to international cybersecurity law. International cybersecurity law, as depicted on our slide, represents a complex tapestry of treaties, customary law, and non-binding norms that govern state behavior in the vast realm of cyberspace. The Tallinn Manual 2.0 emerges as a crucial document, providing a comprehensive analysis of how traditional international law applies to the novel domain of cyber operations. Resolution 7237 underscores the enduring relevance of the Charter in guiding the use of information and communication technologies in the context of international security. Key organizations such as the UN, ITU, and Interpol stand at the forefront of shaping this evolving legal landscape. As we navigate this complex terrain, a fundamental challenge emerges, balancing the need for formal legal mechanisms with the flexibility required to address rapidly evolving technological challenges. This delicate equilibrium is crucial in crafting effective international cybersecurity regulations that can keep pace with the dynamic nature of cyber threats in our interconnected world. On initiatives in international cybersecurity, the United Nations, as our slide illustrates, plays a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of international cybersecurity. The UN group of governmental experts stands at the forefront of these efforts, having developed 11 voluntary norms for responsible state behavior in cyberspace. These norms serve as crucial guideposts in the often murky waters of international cyber relations. Complementing this work, the UN Open-Ended Working Group provides an inclusive forum for global cybersecurity discussions, ensuring a diverse range of voices are heard in this critical dialogue. UN Resolution 73/27 further reinforces these norms, underscoring their importance on the global stage. Beyond norm setting, practical efforts to combat cybercrime are spearheaded by the UN Office on Drugs and Crime through its comprehensive study on cybercrime. The UN Security Council's engagement, as evidenced by Resolution 2341, highlights the critical link between cybersecurity and the protection of vital infrastructure. These multifaceted UN initiatives collectively aim to establish a robust global framework for responsible state behavior in cyberspace, addressing the unique challenges posed by cyber threats to international security. The Budapest Convention on Cybercrime. The Budapest Convention on Cybercrime, as highlighted on our slide, stands as a landmark in international cybersecurity law, representing the first major treaty addressing the global challenge of cybercrime. Its comprehensive approach is evident in its structure. Articles 2-13 meticulously define specific cybercrime offenses, providing a basis for harmonization across diverse jurisdictions. The Convention doesn't stop at definitions. Articles 14-21 delve into the critical realm of procedural law, offering a framework for cybercrime investigations and the gathering of electronic evidence. The Convention's committee, known as TSI, plays a vital role in facilitating implementation and addressing emerging challenges in the ever-evolving landscape of cybercrime. Despite its global influence and widespread adoption, the Convention is not without its critics. Concerns have been raised regarding potential privacy infringements and the reach of cross-border investigations. Nevertheless, the Budapest Convention remains a cornerstone of international efforts to combat cybercrime, providing a common legal basis for nations to work together in addressing the borderless nature of cyber threats. ITU's role in global cybersecurity. The International Telecommunication Union, as depicted on our slide, emerges as a central player in the global cybersecurity arena, leveraging its position as the unspecialized agency for information and communication technologies. At the heart of ITU's efforts lies the Global Cybersecurity Agenda, a comprehensive framework built on 5 strategic pillars that guide international cooperation in this critical domain. The ITU Impact Initiative takes this mission further, enhancing global cybersecurity capabilities through a range of targeted programs and initiatives. Recognizing the crucial role of national strategy, the ITU's National Cybersecurity Strategy Guide provides invaluable assistance to countries in developing comprehensive approaches to cybersecurity. The Global Cybersecurity Index, developed by ITU, serves as a vital tool in assessing national commitments to cybersecurity worldwide, offering a comparative view of global progress in this field. Through these multifaceted efforts, the ITU plays an indispensable role in developing international cybersecurity standards, fostering cooperation, and enhancing global capabilities to address the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. EU Cybersecurity Framework. The European Union's cybersecurity framework, as illustrated on our slide, stands as a model of comprehensive regional approach to digital security. At its core, the EU cybersecurity strategy provides a holistic vision for securing the digital landscape across the Union. The Network and Information Security Directive takes this vision a step further, establishing concrete cybersecurity requirements for critical sectors, ensuring the resilience of vital digital infrastructure. The EU Cybersecurity Act marks another significant milestone, strengthening the role of ENISA and establishing an EU-wide cybersecurity certification framework, setting new standards for digital security across the continent. In the realm of law enforcement, Europol's European Cybercrime Center plays a crucial role in combating cybercrime within the EU's borders. The General Data Protection Regulation, while primarily focused on data protection, includes significant provisions related to data security and cybersecurity, further reinforcing the EU's comprehensive approach to digital safety. This multifaceted framework reflects the EU's commitment to creating a secure digital single market, addressing various aspects of cybersecurity from policy and regulation to operational cooperation and data protection. Regional cybersecurity frameworks. Regional cybersecurity frameworks, as our slide depicts, reflect the diverse approaches taken by different parts of the world in addressing digital security challenges. The African Union Convention stands out for its comprehensive approach, addressing both cybersecurity and personal data protection across the continent. In Southeast Asia, ASEAN's cybersecurity strategy places a strong emphasis on capacity building and the establishment of regional cybersecurity norms. The Organization of American States takes a different tack, focusing on the development of computer security incident response teams and fostering a robust cybersecurity culture. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization Agreement offers yet another perspective, taking a broader approach to information security that extends beyond traditional cybersecurity concerns. The Commonwealth Cyber Declaration represents a unique cross-regional effort, outlining common commitments to a free, open, inclusive, and secure cyberspace among its diverse member states. These varied regional frameworks underscore the importance of tailored approaches to cybersecurity, reflecting the unique needs, priorities, and context of different regions in addressing the global challenge of cyber threats. International cybersecurity standards. International cybersecurity standards, as highlighted on our slide, play a crucial role in establishing common approaches to digital security across borders. The ISO IEC 27000 series stands as a cornerstone, providing internationally recognized standards for information security management. The NIST cybersecurity framework offers a comprehensive approach to managing and reducing cybersecurity risk, gaining traction well beyond its U.S. origins. OECD guidelines contribute valuable principles for digital security risk management applicable across diverse sectors. In the financial realm, the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard establishes rigorous security standards for organizations handling credit card information. The MITRE ATT and CK framework provides a globally accessible knowledge base of adversary tactics and techniques, enhancing threat intelligence capabilities worldwide. These diverse standards collectively provide a common language and set of best practices for cybersecurity, facilitating a shared understanding across different sectors and jurisdictions. By offering globally recognized benchmarks, these standards enable organizations to assess, improve, and align their cybersecurity postures in an increasingly interconnected digital landscape. International cooperation in combating cybercrime. International cooperation in combating cybercrime, as our slide illustrates, has become an imperative in our interconnected digital world. Interpol's Global Complex for Innovation stands at the forefront of this effort, providing crucial support for international cybercrime investigations and intelligence sharing. The 24/7 network, established under various international agreements, offer a vital mechanism for urgent assistance in time-sensitive cybercrime cases. Mutual legal assistance treaties continue to serve as the bedrock of formal international cooperation, facilitating evidence gathering across borders. Joint investigation teams have proven particularly effective in tackling complex cross-border cybercrime cases, allowing for real-time collaboration between law enforcement agencies from different countries. Regional organizations like Europol play a crucial role in facilitating operational cooperation across jurisdictions, providing a model for effective regional approaches to cybercrime. These diverse mechanisms collectively address the transnational nature of cybercrime, enabling rapid response and information sharing across borders. However, the challenge remains to streamline these cooperation processes to match the speed and agility of cyber threats in our rapidly evolving digital landscape. International Legal Framework for Cyber Conflict. The International Legal Framework for Cyber Conflict, as depicted on our slide, represents a rapidly evolving domain at the intersection of traditional international law and cutting-edge technology. The Tallinn Manual 2.0 stands as a seminal work in this field, providing a comprehensive analysis of how existing international law applies to cyber operations. NATO's recognition of cyberspace as an operational domain and the development of cyber defense capabilities underscore the military dimension of this evolving landscape. The ongoing work of the UN Group of Governmental Experts and the open-ended working group contributes significantly to the development of norms for responsible state behavior in cyberspace. Bilateral cyber agreements between nations emerge as crucial tools in reducing tensions and establishing norms in this new frontier. The rise of cyber diplomacy as a distinct field reflects the growing importance of addressing international relations in the context of cyberspace. This evolving framework grapples with complex issues of international law, state responsibility, and conflict prevention in the cyber domain, highlighting the unique challenges posed by the virtual nature of cyber conflicts. Challenges in international cybersecurity regulation. The challenges in international cybersecurity regulation, as our final slide illustrates, reflect the complex and rapidly evolving nature of the digital landscape. The current international cybersecurity framework remains fragmented, a testament to the difficulties in addressing technologies that evolve faster than traditional legal mechanisms can adapt. A persistent tension exists between national sovereignty and the need for global governance in cyberspace, complicating efforts to establish universal norms and regulations. The debate on how to effectively apply existing international law to cyberspace continues, with no clear consensus in sight. Enforcing norms and ensuring accountability in the borderless realm of cyberspace remains a significant challenge, testing the limits of traditional legal frameworks. The cyber capability gap between countries emerges as a critical issue, underscoring the need for comprehensive global cybersecurity governance that addresses disparities in technological advancement and resources. As we navigate this complex landscape, the imperative for flexible, adaptive, and inclusive approaches to international cybersecurity regulation becomes increasingly clear, demanding ongoing innovation and cooperation in our interconnected digital world. The role of platforms in ensuring cybersecurity, responsibilities, obligations, and mechanisms of interaction with the state. Introduction to digital platforms and cybersecurity. Digital platforms, as depicted on our slide, stand at the forefront of modern cybersecurity, occupying a unique position as both potential vulnerabilities and crucial defenders in our digital ecosystem. These platforms, spanning social media, e-commerce, and cloud services, face a myriad of challenges, from data breaches to malware distribution, necessitating robust and adaptive security measures. The regulatory landscape surrounding these digital giants is in constant flux, with new legislation continually introducing novel obligations for digital intermediaries. The responsibility of platforms extends far beyond mere legal compliance, delving into complex ethical considerations and broader societal impacts. As we navigate this intricate terrain, key challenges emerge, striking a delicate balance between user protection and maintaining open ecosystems, adapting swiftly to evolving threats, and navigating complex regulatory environments while fostering innovation and preserving user trust. This multifaceted role of platforms in cybersecurity underscores the need for a comprehensive examination of their responsibilities, obligations, and interactions with state entities in our increasingly interconnected digital world. Legal framework for platform cybersecurity. The legal framework governing platform cybersecurity, as illustrated on our slide, presents a complex tapestry of regulations spanning various jurisdictions and sectors. The European Union's Network and Information Security Directive stands as a cornerstone, imposing stringent security obligations on digital service providers. Across the Atlantic, the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency takes a different approach, fostering cyber threat information sharing among platforms and other entities. Data protection regulations, exemplified by the EU's General Data Protection Regulation and California's Consumer Privacy Act, introduce additional layers of obligations for platforms handling user data. Sector-specific regulations, such as the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard, add further complexity for platforms operating in sensitive domains like finance. This multifaceted legal landscape defines a broad spectrum of platform responsibilities, from implementing robust security measures and incident reporting protocols to ensuring stringent user data protection. As we delve deeper, it becomes clear that navigating this complex regulatory environment is crucial for platforms to ensure comprehensive cybersecurity compliance in our interconnected digital age. Platform cybersecurity obligations. Platform cybersecurity obligations, as highlighted on our slide, encompass a wide array of technical, organizational, and procedural measures crucial for maintaining digital security. At the forefront stand the implementation of robust technical security measures, guided by international standards such as ISO IEC 27001, the obligation for incident reporting and risk assessment. Following frameworks like NIST SP 800-30 underscores the importance of proactive security management. Organizational measures take center stage with the requirement to appoint Chief Information Security Officers, ensuring high-level oversight of security operations. The implementation of robust authentication measures emerges as a critical technical obligation, safeguarding user accounts and sensitive data. Regular security audits and timely updates form the backbone of ongoing security maintenance. Perhaps most intriguingly, platforms bear the responsibility of educating their users, reflecting a broader obligation to foster cybersecurity awareness in their vast user bases. These diverse obligations collectively form a comprehensive approach to platform security, addressing various facets of cyber risk management in our complex digital ecosystem. Managing user-generated content and third-party applications. The management of user-generated content and third-party applications, as our slide illustrates, presents unique challenges at the intersection of platform responsibility and user freedom. Landmark legal cases, such as L'Oreal v. eBay, have shaped the landscape of platform liability for user violations in the digital realm. The implementation of effective notice and takedown procedures emerges as a crucial mechanism for platforms to address potentially harmful content swiftly. In the wake of high-profile incidents like the Cambridge Analytica scandal, app vetting processes have intensified, reflecting the growing scrutiny of third-party applications on platforms. The responsibility of platforms extends to detecting and preventing malware spread and protecting users from sophisticated phishing attempts. Many platforms have embraced trusted flagger programs, enabling expedited threat reporting to enhance overall security. These multifaceted responsibilities require platforms to strike a delicate balance between maintaining open ecosystems and ensuring robust user protection, necessitating the implementation of sophisticated monitoring systems and collaboration with security experts in our ever-evolving digital landscape. Data protection and privacy in platform cybersecurity. Data protection and privacy, as depicted on our slide, stand at the heart of platform cybersecurity obligations in our increasingly data-driven world. Key principles enshrined in regulations like the GDPR include data minimization and privacy by design, as mandated by Articles 5 and 25 respectively. These principles fundamentally shape how platforms collect, process, and store user data. The implementation of data breach notification procedures emerges as a critical obligation, ensuring transparency and timely response in the event of security incidents. For global platforms, the secure management of cross-border data transfers presents unique challenges, requiring careful navigation of international data protection regulations. Facilitating data subject rights and implementing robust consent management systems reflect the growing emphasis on user control over personal information. The use of pseudonymization techniques offers an intriguing solution, enhancing data protection while maintaining data utility for platforms. These comprehensive obligations underscore the integral role of data protection in platform cybersecurity, requiring the integration of privacy considerations into core platform operations, and continuous adaptation to evolving global privacy regulations. Incident response and reporting for platforms. Incident response and reporting, as illustrated on our slide, form a critical component of platform cybersecurity strategies. Legal requirements, such as those outlined in NIST SP 861R2, provide crucial guidance for platforms in developing comprehensive incident response plans. The maintenance of dedicated computer security incident response teams has become standard practice, ensuring specialized expertise is readily available to manage security events. The adoption of incident classification frameworks like VERIS enables effective resource allocation, ensuring an appropriate and proportionate response to various security incidents. Coordination with national CSIRTs during large-scale cybersecurity incidents highlights the interconnected nature of digital security. Post-incident activities, including root cause analysis and documentation of lessons learned, play a vital role in continuous improvement of security postures. These multifaceted obligations ensure timely and effective management of security breaches, requiring platforms to develop sophisticated incident response strategies, maintain specialized teams, and navigate complex reporting requirements across different regulatory environments. The evolving nature of cyber threats necessitates constant refinement of these incident response mechanisms to maintain robust platform security. Cooperation mechanisms between platforms and governments. Cooperation mechanisms between platforms and governments, as depicted on our slide, play a crucial role in the broader cybersecurity ecosystem. Information sharing and analysis centers emerge as vital hubs, facilitating the exchange of cybersecurity intelligence between platforms and government entities. Legal frameworks, such as the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, govern the complex terrain of government data access from platforms, sparking ongoing debates about privacy and national security. The implementation of lawful interception capabilities by platforms reflects their role in assisting authorized government investigations. Many platforms have established dedicated liaison channels with law enforcement agencies, streamlining cooperation in cybercrime investigations. The publication of transparency reports on government requests has become a standard practice, serving to maintain public trust in platform government interactions. These diverse cooperation mechanisms facilitate crucial collaboration in threat intelligence sharing, cybercrime investigation, and national security efforts. However, they also raise complex issues of privacy, data sovereignty, and the delicate balance between security imperatives and civil liberties, requiring careful navigation of legal and ethical considerations in our interconnected digital world. Platform security measures. Platform security measures, as highlighted on our slide, form a multi-layered defense strategy against the myriad of cyber threats in our digital ecosystem. Multi-factor authentication and robust data encryption stand as fundamental pillars, safeguarding user accounts and sensitive information. Web application firewalls and sophisticated anomaly detection systems serve as vigilant guardians, protecting platforms from a wide array of cyber threats. The integration of DevSecOps practices reflects a paradigm shift, embedding security considerations throughout the software development lifecycle. Proactive vulnerability management and bug bounty programs emerge as crucial tools in identifying and addressing security weaknesses before they can be exploited. The adoption of Zero Trust architecture represents a cutting-edge approach, fundamentally reimagining security models for the modern digital landscape. These diverse security measures collectively form a comprehensive defense strategy, addressing various aspects of cyber risk. The implementation of such robust security frameworks demands significant investment in technology, processes, and human expertise, underscoring the critical role of security in platform operations and the need for continuous adaptation to counter evolving threats in our dynamic digital environment. Emerging technologies in platform cybersecurity. Emerging technologies, as depicted on our slide, are reshaping the landscape of platform cybersecurity, introducing both new opportunities and novel challenges. Cloud computing has ushered in shared responsibility models, fundamentally altering how platforms approach security in distributed environments. Artificial intelligence emerges as a game changer, enhancing threat detection capabilities and enabling more sophisticated security analytics. The proliferation of edge computing and Internet of Things devices demands new security paradigms, expanding the attack surface that platforms must defend. Blockchain technology offers intriguing possibilities for enhancing identity management and securing transactions within platform ecosystems. The advent of 5G networks introduces new security considerations, requiring platforms to adapt their defenses to this high-speed, low-latency environment. Looking to the future, the development of quantum-resistant cryptography reflects proactive efforts to address emerging threats in the post-quantum era. These technological advancements underscore the need for platforms to continuously evolve their security strategies, balancing the adoption of innovative technologies with careful consideration of associated risks in our rapidly changing digital landscape. The evolving role of platforms in cybersecurity. The role of platforms in cybersecurity, as our final slide illustrates, is multifaceted and ever-evolving, demanding a delicate balance between regulatory compliance, ethical considerations, and user protection. Platforms face the ongoing challenge of reconciling robust security measures with seamless user experiences, all while navigating an increasingly complex global regulatory landscape. Their influential position in the digital ecosystem places them at the forefront of cybersecurity efforts, with their practices having far-reaching implications for the stability of the digital economy and broader societal trust in online interactions. Collaboration emerges as a key theme, with platforms, governments, and users all playing crucial roles in addressing the ever-evolving landscape of cyber threats. As we look to the future, the ability to adapt to rapid technological changes while developing flexible yet robust security frameworks stands out as a critical imperative. This complex and dynamic role underscores the need for ongoing innovation, international cooperation, and a holistic approach to cybersecurity that addresses the multifaceted challenges of our interconnected digital world. Thank you for attention.